selling behind the counter. Then on the macho like Randy. The chopper go out to the granny. This nigga pull up your bandit. The killers understand it.
Hey everyone, Nukin here from the Republic, and I am finally filming this video. I've been wanting to film this video for like 1 or 2 weeks now. This is going to be a Galactic War clear with Darth Nihilus as the leader. I'm about an hour until my reset for the day, and I've been delayed in recording this for various reasons. But let's get into the team. My Darth Nihilus... Whoops. Oh, man. Man, I'm such a noob. Alright, Darth Nihilus. Here's his leadership ability. So, Sith allies gain 60% offense. They get 100% health steal. Something to note, though, and they have this cool protection health mechanic thing. Something to note, they can't crit. And I'm going to be running some Sith. And they're not really modded correctly for Darth Nihilus. These guys are on my arena team. They're running crit damage triangles. Darth Vader's on my tank raid team, and he's running 216% crit damage, and I am not bothering to remod them. Should probably be using Emperor Palpatine instead of Darth Vader anyway. That's probably going to be stronger. Might have to use B2 for a particularly hard node, but let's get started. I'm going to try and clear the entire table with just this team. So I'm going to start off by using the auto. For the first few nodes, between 1 through 5 are some easy nodes, and then let's see, some basic auto now. Get rid of that, that's annoying. Alright, so the first few nodes are pretty easy, so I will just be autoing through them, and so we just beat node 1, we're entering node 2, so I'm going to put on auto now. Something to note, Darth Maul is actually pretty good in Galactic War, because there's a bunch of Jedi, and Darth Maul just annihilates Jedi. It's like nobody's business. Not so sure if you would make a Darth Nihilus lead, if you would make the Darth Nihilus lead team in Arena. Probably if you needed days, because I don't think there's another Sith that does days, but doesn't. I'm assuming that you would want to run 4 or 5 Sith with a Darth Nihilus lead. By the way, I wouldn't recommend using Darth Nihilus in the arena. I've been trying it out and really haven't gotten it to work. Darth Maul's Zeta leadership is just too strong. It's all about speed, and the Nihilus leadership is just lacking 1 or 2 small things from making it the actual top tier leadership right now. Now, one of the things that it's lacking is the speed that I mentioned, and you kind of get. I'm going to switch to basics now. You kind of get over that hurdle in Galactic War because the turn meter carries over from node to node. So it's kind of like you have a pseudo Darth Maul leadership, sort of. Not really in full, but partially. By the way, so now we've cleared 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we're entering node 5. This is the node right before the first hard node of node 6. So we want to use as many basic attacks. We want to use as many basic attacks as possible. Alright, so I'm going to start using some basic attacks here. Alright, good. So we're going to save our specials for the hard node. First hard node of node 6. So I think we should have all our skills off cooldown for the first hard node. I hope I don't have to use B2, but I might. I don't think I need to bring B2. Oh, and this is Chaos Wheels, so shout out to Chaos Wheels. He was in Team Skunk X and Team Skunk Coruscant from the Republic for a while. I think he's now gaming with his brother Duza in Lambda. So shout out to them. So I'm gonna despell. God, I hate text right now. I'm gonna despell Baze, and I'm gonna daze everyone. And I'm gonna play this manually. Let's see. We probably want to take out Emperor. Whoa! How is he still alive? Okay. Well, I'm gonna die now. Man, he must have had like 2 HP or something. Probably want to take out Vader next, but yeah, let's take him out. So I'm gonna put this on auto. I don't really think it's gonna be too difficult to take out this team. E2 doesn't do too much damage. Let's switch to basic attacks in a minute, probably. Take out Baze and switch to basic attacks now. Alright. So, as you can see there, Emperor Palpatine didn't even get to go really because of the built up turn meter that I had just by doing the previous node. The difference in speed wasn't great enough to really make a difference because of that built up turn meter. So now we beat the first 5 easy nodes, we beat the first hard node. Depending on where you stand in arena, you can break, quote unquote, or bug galactic war nodes. So you can have up to 1 to 3 or 4 broken nodes. It kind of changes periodically. I used to have 3 broken nodes, but recently I am down to just 2, so we'll see what happens this run. So we're gonna take out these guys here. And what I'm doing, by the way, is when I'm autoing, I'm using skills. And then when we get close to where they're all low or they're just down to 2 or 3 heroes, I'll switch to auto basic attacks. And this allows me, excuse me, to save my skills for the next node. And on top of that, it's just good to practice your timings because depending on what guild you are at, sometimes you do Zergs, and Zergs are all about trying to get things done efficiently, so you have to really master the auto and when to turn it on, when to toggle it on, when to toggle it off, if you should use it at all, stuff like that. So let's practice doing this now. So I'm going to auto with skills and try to picture when I'm going to turn it off. Right around here. See, this is where you should probably turn it off. Maybe I put it a little bit too early, but yeah, I think I timed it pretty well there. So you can try, and you don't need a Darth Nihilus lead team to practice this. The same concept applies for other teams. So now as we're approaching the end of Galactic War, I'm going to start discussing why this team is good. Oh, and there you go. I got my 3rd broken node. So that's cool. So this is node 9, right? 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah. So it looks like I got that bugged broken node back. If you're unaware how to do this, you want to win an arena battle with your 5 top powered tunes. You have to win the battle, and depending on what the arena power is, it's speculated as that's how you kind of do this. So shoot for 50 to 55k range. Alright, so now we're going to face probably the last hard node, because I think the last 2 nodes are bugged. So before I do that, I'm going to probably play this manually very slowly. So I'm going to turn down the 4 times speed to 1 times. Probably going to feel like we're going in slow motion now. That's okay. So why is Darth Nihilus lead good? So, for Galactic War, it's a battle of endurance, and it's all about sustaining. So, Darth Nihilus, the lifesteal from Darth Nihilus is really strong. You can be almost from the brink of death, and then Darth Nihilus or Darth Sidious or Darth Vader, anyone really with an AoE attack will just heal back up to full because of the lifesteal, or health steal, or whatever you want to call it. So that's good. That's the same reason why like Cody, Zeta Cody, or anyone with protection or health region of whatever sorts is good. That's why we used, before we had these sort of Zeta abilities, we used Luminara and Varus, healers, and now the game has kind of evolved. Those heroes are still used, well, not so much Luminara, but Varus is still effective now because she has evolved a little bit. But the same concept applies as that sustain. So any hero that can sustain is good. So same reason why Emperor Palpatine was good, and that hero, when it came out and over the summer, if you were lucky enough to get that hero, you let's take out Short Trooper. You were able, and you were struggling to beat Galactic War then. Suddenly you were able to beat it all of a sudden because of Emperor Palpatine leadership, and he kind of gave himself lots of turn meter and health, and could kind of solo the entire table. That's how good he was back then. So let's see, we took out Short Trooper. So that's part of the reason, and like I talked about earlier, the speed issue isn't so much of an issue anymore. Oh no, we're about to lose a hero. Come on, Darth Vader. I believe in you. Maybe you should have taken out TIE Fighter Pilot. Don't die, Darth Vader. So this is cool. You can do this through Foresight. Boom. I think Darth Vader's gonna live. I hope. Come on. Darth Vader's gonna take a turn and just die. Finish him. Okay, so Darth Vader didn't take a turn and the dots didn't kill him. Pretty sure those dots were gonna kill him. So as long as you have like 3 or 4 Sith, you can capitalize off Darth Nihilus' ability. And there you go. Node 11 and 12 are probably going to be broken, so this is going to be easy sauce. And you can, and everyone has Darth Nihilus, unlike Emperor Palpatine. There's an event, and if you don't have them, you have to wait. Everyone kind of got Darth Nihilus for free when we did that sort of Marquee, Spectra, whatever event, the Hunger event. Alright, finishing off this. And the strategy is pretty simple because you can't really mess it up. You know, you could literally probably not even use a single ability and clear most of the Galactic War on auto basic because it's that simple. The life pool, all the protection is converted to health, and there's so much lifesteal that, you know, you can kind of mitigate all the damage that is occurring. So yeah, there it is, guys. You know, I'm going to finish up this last node, but I just wanted to show everyone the power of Darth Nihilus in Galactic War, and he's really strong. I've been using him. I have Darth Maul Zeta right now, and I've been using a Nihilus. I've been preferring a Nihilus lead over Darth Maul, and he's actually been more effective. I've used Darth Maul and actually had him die before being the leader, and once he's gone, then I had to switch to a different leader, and I decided to try Darth Nihilus, and I just found out that he's, you know, at least in terms of Galactic War, he's actually better. So let's see what we got here. Got Biston, Ewok Scout, and 5s. Pretty cool. No Omega, sadly. And let's try to buy some thing, and let's see. So, last time I probably filled in Galactic War, these 2 heroes weren't in here. K2SO and Bodhi Rook. Probably do a video on talking about them maybe, but let's buy some Clone Sergeant because I'm farming up some light side ships. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below on how to mod. You can probably I'll link my SwGoH page and you can copy the mods. I don't really mod swap. Or you can join me on Discord, and I'll give you a link to the Republic Discord, and you can come chat with me if you want. Alright, until next time.
Selling behind then on the macho like Randy. The chopper go out to the granny. This nigga pull up your bandit. The killers understand it.